If you're listening to this, it's probably been a rough day. Not necessarily dramatic, not necessarily obvious to anyone else, just emotionally heavy. The kind of day where you held things together, kept going, and now that everything is quieter, you can finally feel it. Maybe something happened, maybe nothing big happened, but little things piled up. Either way, you made it here, and that matters. You don't need to explain your day. You don't need to justify how you're feeling. You don't need to put a positive spin on it. This is just a place to let your guard down for a few minutes. Emotional days are strange. Sometimes you don't even know what exactly wore you down. You just feel off, drained, done. You might notice you're more sensitive than usual. You're replaying conversations. Your body feels tense or tired. You don't really want to talk. Or you feel like you're holding back tears for no clear reason. And then you wonder, why am I feeling like this? Here's the truth. Some days are hard simply because you had to show up when it cost you something emotionally. And that's enough of a reason. So gently tell yourself, today took more out of me than I expected. It makes sense that I feel this way. I don't need to push myself right now. A lot of us were taught to move past feelings quickly, to distract ourselves, to stay busy, to not sit with discomfort for too long. But emotions don't ask for solutions. They ask for acknowledgement. Right now, you don't need to figure anything out. You don't need to name the feeling perfectly. You don't need to decide what it means. You can simply say, this was a hard day. That's all. Imagine setting the weight of today down beside you instead of holding it in your chest. You're not giving up. You're giving yourself a break. And that alone can feel like relief. Let's slow things down in a very simple way. No techniques to remember. No counting if you don't want to. Just breathe a little deeper than you were a moment ago. Inhale through your nose, slow and steady. Pause briefly. Then exhale through your mouth like you're letting something go. Again, Inhale and exhale. Each breath out is a small signal to your body that says, it's okay to soften now. You don't have to force calm. You're just creating space for it. After emotional days, it's easy to replay things. What you said, what you didn't say, what you wish had gone differently. But right now, you don't need to review the day. You already lived it. You handled what came up the best way you could with what you had in the moment. That's enough. Say to yourself, I don't need to carry today any further. I'm allowed to let this day end. I can come back to things later. Nothing needs to be resolved tonight. Emotional days don't just live in your mind, they settle into your body. So notice where you are right now. Feel the chair beneath you, the bed, the floor. Let your shoulders drop a little. Soften your jaw. Let your breath move naturally. If it feels comforting, place a hand on your chest or stomach. This isn't dramatic, it's grounding. You're reminding yourself, I'm here. I'm okay enough right now. And that's all you need. After a hard day, there's often pressure to keep going, to be productive, to make up for lost time, to hold it together a little longer. But right now, nothing else is required of you. You don't need answers. You don't need motivation. You don't need a plan. Rest is not falling behind. Rest is how you recover from emotional effort. And emotional effort counts. Let this be a low expectation moment. If it feels right, choose one small, comforting thing to do next. Just one. Something gentle. Maybe getting into more comfortable clothes, drinking something warm, taking a shower, sitting quietly with the lights dim, or wrapping yourself in a blanket. Not as a task, not as self-improvement, just care. And if you don't feel like doing anything at all, that's okay too. Stillness is allowed. Before we finish, let these words settle in. It's okay that today was hard. I don't have to be strong right now. I'm allowed to rest after emotional effort. This feeling will not last forever. I'm doing the best I can. As you move into the rest of your evening or into whatever comes next, be gentle with yourself. Today asked a lot of you, and now you're allowed to soften. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to be human. So take care of yourself because you truly deserve it.